So, alright, I'm looking at this list right now, and I see all the baby dragons and Judgment are banned.
Yeah.
Limited, we have Birdman, Shark, Abyssteus, Rooster, Big Eye, Trish, Rejuioh, the Mist Valley bullshit thingy, and Abyssphere.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. Mermails are really, really slow now.
Mermails are done.
Well, no, because they still have Megalo.
Megalo.
And they still have 3 Dragoons.
Yeah, they still have Megalo, they still have two Dragoons, they still have the Divas.
You just have to play the Undying build and it'll work.
I mean, you can even go as far as to say they still have Abyss Squall. Which, that card is actually really busted.
Yeah.
Let's see, Birdman's limited, so there goes a lot of OTKs.
Yeah. Especially with Synchro Hieratics, too.
Yeah.
Wait, Birdman as in Genex allied Birdman?
Yeah.
The fuck?
It was part of like Gallus OTKs and shit, and apparently there was a Harpy OTK with the Mist Valley card.
Oh yeah.
It was with Black Garden and some other shit.
Yeah. And let's
It's like,
see.
I know it's two fields though. Sorry, Chris.
What?
Yeah. I
The
know
Harpy OTK is so situational though.
No, it's not.
I thought you needed like exactly the specific 6 cards.
Yeah,
or else
but
you don't have it.
But Hysteric
No,
Sign is a card.
Yeah, all you need really is just like 2 terraformings to get the field spells, and then just like 1 or 2 other cards, because somebody did it to me. It's a STK. No matter what turn they go, if you don't have Judgment, alright, this is the situation. You already set Judgment and Warning, and if they still have at least 1 more card out of that combo, they'll still be able to get it off on you.
Alrighty then.
And I hate it. It's like some Mecha Phantom Beast that whenever it's special summon, whenever it's exceed summoned, or it's either that or once per turn, you can detach a unit and special summon as many tokens as you can. And then there's another one that you sacrifice a unit or something like that, and then you burn them for however much.
Alright, Denzel, I'm gonna stop you right there. You're playing too much Vanguard.
Yeah, I know.
I'm hearing unit this and unit that. It's like, ugh!
Can we talk about the fact that Big Eye is limited now?
Yeah, I'm thankful for that because it didn't get reprinted like I thought it was going to.
You see, I only have like since Dragons got hit, my argument for Big Eye getting limited is completely irrelevant now.
Yeah.
Because
Card is unbalanced as fuck though.
No, I was afraid that if Big Eye went to 1, it was going to be a game of whoever drops their Big Eye last wins.
Yeah.
Because
That's
then
why I still have
because then you just go Big Eye, steal their Big Eye, steal their other monster, and then you're in an amazing position.
Yeah, it's like, I heard you like to steal monsters, so I created a monster to steal your monster while you stole my monster so I could steal my other monster back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's talk about the semi-limits. Chaos Sorcerer, Bestiari, Grand Mole, Gorz, which I know Ryan is against, Tenki, and Black Whirlwind.
Yeah, but okay, first off, my thing, Gorz is not bad.
In my opinion, Gorz should be at 3.
Yeah, Gorz should never be at 3.
No, Gorz should be at 3. No, because we've gotten to the point where we're taking so much damage that if you run 3 Gorz, it's going to be dead half the time.
Okay.
And, like, it's only going to stop so much.
The more often than not people would rather drop Gorz than Trag.
I would rather drop Trag because Gorz requires you to be in a very bad situation. Gorz says, okay, you can't have anything on your field.
Right, but Trag says if you don't have a hand, you don't get anything out of me.
Yeah, but think about the decks that you're going to be playing Trag in compared to the deck you're playing Gorz in.
Yeah.
Like, Trag, you're basically playing in decks that have a moderate field presence and hand advantage. Whereas Gorz, you play in case you burn out.
And on top of that, if your Trag just happens to live one more turn, then you can possibly steal their monster.
Yeah, Trag's just like, hey yo, you may have some Xyz out, but I see that level 4 monster you got. Let me just ditch a gadget, steal it.
But Denzel, so Paul learned how to play Vanguard.
Oh, Paul learned how to play Vanguard,
and he liked it.
Oh, he liked it.
Oh, I should probably tell you guys that I'm recording this conversation for a podcast video.
Oh, God.
Yay, Tim Symphony's first podcast. Even though I don't make too many Yugioh videos, subscribe to me, then get through Red on YouTube.
Shameless plug much? Anyways. So...
This conversation is getting very echoey, though.
That's because Yeah. Can we talk about Glad Beast, because they got 2 Bestiari and 2 Grand Molds now?
Okay. First off, Grand Mold, I believe is amazing because that's my favorite monster in this game. Well, my favorite effects monster anyway, Dark Magician.
Let me say something about Grand Mold that Ryan's probably gonna love. So, it goes a little something like this. Oh, so I heard you like to play Ophions. I normal summon Grand Mold.
Yeah.
I think with the extra Duality and the extra Grand Mold, Stun is an actual deck again.
Oh yeah, Rock Stun's gonna be amazing.
Rock Stun is gonna be like, what up, bro? I heard you like to...
Why doesn't he like traditional stun, like Grand Mold Thunder King Jim Cow bullshit?
Oh, that too, but, I mean, the normal summon is really valuable, but having that second Grand Mold is really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, you don't have to fear the judgment or the warning anymore.
Yeah, and not to mention Scapegoat's at 3, and other than Boojins, nothing's really going to be able to take out 4 cards in one turn in this format.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with most of the new stuff because I've been playing Vanguard, but I know some of the Boojins, like Yamato is like the B-Ray, and then they have their own Kalu.
Yeah,
and then after that, I don't know.
I know their Xyz is like a Sure Priest.
Oh yeah, detach one and attack everything.
Yeah. But can we talk about Rock Stun with Redox, though? Is that going to be a thing?
Rock Stun with Redox. He's one of the few elemental dragons I think will be saved from this family, even though this deck that he got played in was hit hard, because everything's a Earth. Oh, you got rid of my Sandman? Pitch Redox and pitch something else. Get it back. You got rid of my Grand Mold? Pitch something else and get it back.
No, with Redox, it's going to be more like, oh, you have the fucking, I don't know, BLS that you properly summoned in Grave? Let me just take that for a bit.
Yeah. It's going to hurt a little bit.
Like, that's going to be disgusting.
Yeah, but I still think Redox will find his full potential in Rock Stun.
Yeah, and Machina gadgets, because they could drop a Starform Dragon now.
Yeah, Hyrax will be able to drop Starform Dragon next set.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Which is Yeah, they get a dark level 6 tuner. It's 0 attack, 2400 defense, but with the tomb it doesn't matter.
Wait, it's a dragon?
So, yeah, it's a dragon.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's you go Tefnuit into Nebset or Nebset or the other level 5, and then you special out the Dark Tuner, and then Star Eater. That's it.
That's not gonna be fun.
And then if you want, you could go ahead and activate Super Reju just because.
Oh, so what are your thoughts on advanced ritual art to 3?
Irrelevant. No, it's not irrelevant. It's definitely not irrelevant. I'm gonna hate Paul because Chris knows what I'm talking about. But you know that one fairy fusion monster, not ritual monster, that perfect Herald.
Oh, Herald of Perfection.
Yeah, that's gonna suck because I know a lot of people that's gonna play that.
Oh no, me and Ryan were talking about Paul building the Demise OTK. Because you could just mill off the insects and drop Demise with Gear Town, pop Gear Town, get Gadgetron, and then drop Doom Dozers.
Yeah, but you don't even really need to do that. I'd just make a relinquished version. And there's like one of the Djinn monsters. If my ritual monster is out, then you can't special summon at all.
Yeah, but you can't use the Djinn with advanced ritual.
Well, I didn't know that. I've been out of the game for like one whole format. You gotta give me some slack.
Here's a question. Does anyone know how much Gadrion is?
Ooh, that is a good one.
No.
Oh, I actually know Kid Force has some in the case, and if they're doing the 20% off.
Me and Mike are going tonight.
Yo, if they're still there and none of y'all get them, I'm buying them. And if anyone wants to run Dragoonities, you can ask me to borrow them for a bit.
I actually feel better with you buying them because I can't afford them right now.
And you know I'm not going to be stupid and lose them in a couch.
Yeah, so you want to come with us tonight?
I have work tonight.
What time?
4. Till roughly 10ish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask how much they're selling them for, and then I'll get back to you on that.
Well, we can find out. It won't be hard. Like, we could just text them right now on Facebook.
No, because we don't want to publicize the fact that they're there.
No, we could text them on Facebook. If you're friends with them, you can write them.
Oh, yeah. We'll just ask them tonight.
Okay.
Oh, so Mirror Force is at 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's needed.
I mean,
definitely needed.
It's probably a lot healthier in the type of format that this list is giving us, having 3 Mirror Force than it would be having 3 Torrentials.
Yeah.
Because 3 Torrentials would get so annoying.
With Fire Kings everywhere, yeah.
No, not even that. Just like we'd have the format where you're top decking, you're either going to top deck into your one of 2 Gorzes, or you're one of 2 Torrentials, or you're one of 3 Mirror Forces.
Yeah, actually, I didn't think about that. Gadget is probably the only deck in this format that'll have a hand.
No.
No, because if for some god-awful reason people decide to play wind-ups again...
Wind-ups are dead. There's no way.
You know someone's going to try and pull something.
There's one shark. You can't do anything.
Yeah, you can.
Not with one shark.
Actually, wait. If I recall, with the old loop, you only needed one shark.
Yeah. You're gonna open up.
Yeah, but you also had 3 Zen Mighty.
That is true.
I do know that I still am excited to play Heroes. I just gotta figure out what my extra deck is gonna be.
Oh, I wonder if since Judgment's banned, if the Blue Eyes Spellbook deck is going to see play.
A Blue Eyes Spellbook deck?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that damn Blue Eyes deck.
Yeah, you just go Maiden, Spellbook of Power, activate Maiden's effect, grab Blue Eyes from the deck. Or graveyard, or hand.
Ah. Alrighty then.
It's just like, hey yo, I heard you like big dragons, so I made the strongest level 8 vanilla dragon there is.
But yeah, no, because like with the Blue Eyes deck, I could probably run that and still take advantage of 2 Gorz.
That's actually an interesting idea. Do you think now spellbooks will start running Gorz?
I ran Gorz before in Spellbook, but I would rather run Trag in Spellbook because again, it's field presence. Like you want that, you want the field spell out. And if you have the field spell out, then Gorz is dead.
Yeah. But the judgment's gone, so you're not always gonna consistently have those huge ass hands.
No, I mean like you're not gonna have the huge ass hands, but if you have the field spell out, you know, you draw off your turn.
Oh yeah, and then you draw the second one.
Defense. Yeah. So I mean, it's not gonna be like ridiculous, but you could still power through.
Now, I wonder, since with all these changes, if Crimson Blader and Ophion are still going to be necessary.
Because they're not necessary, but definitely useful.
Because I think Crimson Blader is still going to see play if enough people start running Heretics and Chaos Dragons, respectively.
Crimson Blader is still the second best level 8 Synchro.
I think that's another topic for another time.
Yeah.
But I still think it's either Stardust or Shining Spirit or whatever they changed his name to by now.
Well, Stardust is the best one, so.
Because I choose the best off of utility, as far as like can it protect itself? Can it protect other things? Can it stop you from doing whatever you want to my field?
Well, then in certain regards, Red Dragon Archfiend or Thought Ruler could be considered the best.
Yeah, because Thought Ruler helps you gain life points, and it's a dex-heavy target.
And Eradicator.
And Eradicator target, and Red Dragon is also an Eradicator target. But if your opponent's trying to
stall out,
like stall out, use flip effects, or they're playing Gear Gears, and you know they have a Raikou or something down, it's like fuck them up, book a moon there and shit that you know is face up, and then run it over and blow everything up.
And
I have an interesting thought.
And then Scrap Dragon. What's your thought, Ryan?
With the baby dragons getting banned and Rejuvenation going to 1, what about 7-star Sword seeing play?
7-star Sword will still see play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they'll use that instead and play a slower version.
Yeah, it'll be a slower version because you still get, alright, you discard, you banish from play 1 dragon, and then you get the dragon's effect and you get 2 cards. You get 3 cards to your hand, but you're getting rid of 2, so technically you plus 1 off of that. And you can only do it once per turn.
Now, you see, the thing with the big dragons that I can see happening is E-Dragon Frog Monarchs.
Yeah.
Because...
Well, no, it'll be more title monarchs. Monarchs, yeah.
No, because then most of them will have uses, like Tempest will be able to be played. The only one that you're not going to be able to play is Redox.
There's no fire monsters in that deck.
You could run the Stalos.
Yeah, the Stalos is like the most underrated mana.
Yeah, the Stalos' playability also depends on what a lot of people were speculating with this list, that Dark Worlds are going to be a big thing again.
Nah.
Because, like, nothing in Dark Worlds got hit, and Dark Worlds is always a deck that does pretty well.
Yeah, like, good decks in the beginning of the format: Glad, Heroes, 6 Dams, Dark World, mainly because they're cheap and easy.
Yeah, Dark Worlds are the biggest flop in the game.
Like, I'm surprised more people weren't using them last format, because Dark Worlds had access to Deck Devi and Eradicator.
Yeah.
They weren't fast enough.
They weren't consistently fast enough. They can be fast, but...
Oh yeah, it's consistency, yeah.
Because I played Dark Worlds for a little bit, and then, like, some of the games, like, I noticed I was like, bam, 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 bam. I got through my stuff, got all my combos off, and then it's either I hit a wall or I won. Like I mean, last format, Dragons and Spellbooks had such nuts that the rest of the format looked like they were on steroids. Because their nuts were gone. Yeah, pretty much. I was confused how you were going to go with that.
Ooh, I saw a pizza.
I don't know, man. All I know is, next format's going to be interesting.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It's definitely going to be worth playing. I didn't think it was going to be worth playing, but
also,
now after seeing this list.
Can we talk about the fact that OCG is getting 4 different ban lists in 1 year as opposed to 2 now?
Wait, what? When did this happen?
It was announced by Konami, I think, actually.
So they're getting 4 ban lists
in 1 year.
1 year. So every 3 months it changes.
Yes.
So is that going to be the same for us?
We don't know yet, because they said that within this coming year that there is going to be a lot of changes to the Yu-Gi-Oh game itself.
Did they announce any of these changes?
Not yet. There's some speculation that they're changing the main and extra deck size minimums, but we don't know.
Increase or decrease?
Rumor is the extra deck's going to 20 and the main deck's going to a minimum of 50.
Okay, the 50, I played Magic. The main deck is 50, isn't it right?
No, Magic the main deck's 60.
The main deck is what?
Is 60.
Okay. Well, when I used to play, I think it was 50. I'm not positive. But Vanguard, it's 50. And Vanguard is, in my opinion, right now, even though it's not that popular, it's a very balanced game.
Well, yeah, that's because they haven't released anything stupidly powerful.
Yeah, there's a lot of stupidly powerful stuff in Vanguard.
Are they, like, as splashable as some of the stupidly powerful shit in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Some of it, yeah. Like you, usually when you're playing an archetype in Vanguard or a clan, you stick with that clan. There's sometimes where you can just mix and match clans.
I thought Vanguard you could never splash anything. I thought it always had to be specific.
No, it doesn't have to be specific. But yeah, Vanguard is probably in my opinion, one of the most balanced card games that I've ever played. But yeah, I welcome the 50 card. All it's gonna do, well, actually I don't, because the only thing it's gonna do is have people just play stuff like
cards
just
and
max out on
Upstart.
gold Starks and search cards, and then like 3 gold Starks, 3 Upstarts, and then just 2 of something else, 2 Reckless Greeds or some, like 4 some other shit.
I like it because I'm always having the issue of having too many cards in my deck, and now I can finally play everything I want to play.
I don't know.
Oh, with this list, what do you guys think is going to take YCS Toronto? Which is what is it? If this is the TCG list, we are playing under this list for YCS Toronto.
Infernities or Blackwing or Glad Beast.
If it is this list, I really do see Glad Beast or Mermails.
Mermails, they got shot in the foot.
Okay, they got shot in the foot, but they still have their fucking big ass fist.
Yeah, they got shot in the foot, but they're still limping around.
Like, okay, Teus and Sphere are gone. Okay, they'll just play Squall.
They'll play the Undyne build and wreck shit like they did last November.
But I also think by sheer numbers, Blackwings might pull a head out of their ass.
Yeah, Blackwings are probably the favorite, I would think.
Okay.
Like in Vanguard, we have a saying that everybody is a Nova Grappler player. And that's because, like, no matter what clan you play, you always play Nova Grapplers or you wanted to. And in this game, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, I think everybody is a Blackwing player.
Oh yeah, Blackwings were probably the most fun to play.
Yeah, everyone's been waiting for that deck to get its power back.
Oh, can we talk about the fact that 4-axis Fire Fists are still a thing?
I don't know what this 4-axis Fire Fist is. You have to inform me.
Bear, Gorilla, Wolfberg.
Oh, okay. So the I'm gonna fuck you up really quickly. Fire Fist build that I saw.
Okay, if you think that's the fuck you up very quickly, then you have not seen 3-axis with Rooster.
No, I haven't. Inform me, please.
Let's see. Ryan, how do I put this?
It's basically 20 monsters, 20 spells, go.
Really?
It's nutty. It's that fast.
And it's synchros, right?
Yeah. It's basically, you take Heretics and Spellbook, and it's the same deck. Put them together, and everywhere.
Can I make Quasar with this deck?
No.
No. Thank
It's
God.
all intervals of 3.
Yeah.
Mostly like Heretics, because you're thinking for 6.
Yeah, but what good 6s do we have? We have Iron Chain Dragon.
No, they have a archetype specific one.
Oh.
Force Prince.
And it lets you special summon one from like the grave or something.
No, better comparison. Force Prince is Adriana.
Okay.
And then you can still play like Bear and the traditional Fire King or Fire Fist bullshit on top of that.
Let's see.
Okay, so what I want to know is, what do you guys think is going to be the top deck?
Too early to tell.
Yeah.
Well, then there's that, and if there's going to be any difference in our list and the OCG list, apparently, since they're getting like 15 different ban lists every 3 months.
Basically, in OCG, they get 6 format changes in 1 year.
Yeah. So we don't even know if we're getting 6 format changes.
We don't even know if we're going to be playing this format for however long.
Yeah, I mean, in a way it's good, but then it's kind of bad. Because think about it like this.
you're a returning player like myself, and you want to pick a deck to play, but you're on the cusp and you don't know about the new 15 format a year change, and you buy a deck and then it gets hit by the new ban list. That's kind of like disappointing.
Well, that's why I'm going to start out with Chaos Dragons, because it's a deck that I have everything for already.
Yeah, but you also have 6 Samurais.
Yeah, but Samurais aren't going to do anything with 2 Gorz floating around.
With 2 what?
Gorz.
Or Trishula.
No, if anything, Sam's just gonna drop Trishulas all day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Personally, I'm not gonna get that scared until Konami starts introducing core sets. Then I'm gonna be like, uh-huh.
Yeah. I still wonder, like, I need to give me some honest.
Now, judging by the cards banned on this list, I think Konami has learned their lesson about releasing certain cards.
What do you mean?
Well, think of how new the Baby Dragons in Judgment Day were.
Yeah, okay. I would have been happy if they would have put Baby Dragons at 1, and then put the Bigs at 2. And then put Judgment at 1, put Magician at 1, and put the Secrets at 2. That would have been my guess for a ban list, and that would have been fine. In my opinion, anyway.
But they decided to go all plants on them.
Yeah, they said, Fishboard, hell no! Then they get
I wonder, hold on, here's my question. So many people stopped playing the game when those cards came out. I wonder if they actually noticed a profit difference.
They probably did.
And that's probably why they realized we got to get rid of these decks entirely.
That could be it.
Yeah, fuck Occupy Yu-Gi-Oh! This is how you get change.
Yeah, start complaining.
Just keep bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching.
Until you can't bitch no more.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm trying to think of, I'm trying to do, some research real quick. See how much a spellbook deck now costs.
No more than 100.
Like the complete deck, actually. Well, what deck? I don't know. I still can't believe I found those priestesses for $8.
Yeah. But how about we talk about something else here? The fact that yeah, I can't even do it.
Can't even do it? The fact that
I was going to try and be funny, but you just kind of killed it.
No, come on.
Rejuvenation?
Yeah.
Go for it. I understand the double fisting.
The fact that there's only one KMC within a 4-hour radius of here, and it's hosted by Alter Reality Games.
Who just lost their Konami license, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Oh,
they left.
For anyone watching this point in the video, Team Symphony is very, moderately anti-ARG.
Yeah, for the most part. I have personal reasons, but whatever.
I have my personal dislike towards the company.
Ryan kind of likes it.
I'm on the fence.
Let's just say we were pissed when our quote-unquote home card shop was getting destroyed by fucking Alters tournaments.
And it was malicious.
Well, my resentment goes back to losing my home card shop because ARG decided to pick it up and leave.
Yeah, that is true too.
How soon we forget? I had one in my own hometown, and bye-bye.
Yeah, that does suck.
And then you have me, who randomly hitches rides.
Yeah, but it would be too bad if you didn't live where you live. Alright, I'm gonna have to call you guys back. I gotta go do some stuff.
Alright.
I gotta get food anyway, so.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta get ready.
Have fun with that.
Alright, this has been Team Symphony Podcast, and we are gone.
Right.